Hi everyone. I thought about giving you a zillion pictures, but I thought, you know what, a video might actually be better. Since the last couple updates, I've sent you a bunch of pictures, and maybe you want to see Orlanth next to Gennert, or Jennert, next to Pummelt, the two titans, next to Cthulhu, who's actually kind of minuscule by comparison. I mean, the Earth Titans are huge. Or Nyarlathotep. They tower above Nyarlathotep. Here's the Leviathan from the Monster Pack, who I just love. He's actually a little bit sharp, so don't step on him, but he's so big, how could you? Faced up against the Black Goat from Cthulhu Wars. Here's another good matchup. Keegar-Litor, the troll goddess, the mother of darkness. I love how she has little teeny trolls being born out of her, you know? And here's her Castle of Lead from the Buildings pack. In fact, let me show you all of the buildings. The shrine, a temple, and you can see that there's a little shrine inside, which is the exact same thing. We took the 3D file of this, shrunk it down, and put it in there. And then the Ziggurat has on top a temple, also with a shrine in it. We just took this entire 3D file, shrunk it down, and put it on top. So here's a Ziggurat. These look fantastic. The Invisible God, and of course the trolls have their special Castle of Lead. Invisible God has the tower and the castle. Where the heck did the castle go? Well, if I find the castle, I'll show it to you. Oh, here it is. The castle's pretty sweet. I love how it's not a medieval castle, clearly. Gloriantha is not a medieval world. It is an ancient, kind of like a Bronze Age world almost. You guys have seen Yelm in lots of pictures. Here's him. Now, one thing is the colors are actually a little different. Storm is going to be light blue. The ones actually being made at the factory right now are slightly different colors. Here's the Storm Bull I think I showed. Here's one of my favorites. The Juggernaut. A little city inside, and he's also crushing a city. He's great. Bigger than a building. These aren't quite to scale. You guys have also seen plenty of times, I believe, the Archer. The Phoenix. Here's the Shade. Here's the Brew. Fed. With her base, the sample I got, the base was a teeny bit warped, but that's a QC issue. She is gross and awesome. Love her base. And where's Malia? Here she is. Malia's more squat. And how about Androgeus? She has kind of a thin spear here, which is a problem. But Androgeus is great. All these dead bodies that he's on. I love the way she was sculpted. Here's the Red Dragon. Pretty huge, sizable. Put the Red Dragon next to a Cthulhu Wars Great Old One. Huge, huge thing. In the mythology of Gloriantha, of course, dragons are extremely powerful beings, equal to gods, basically. They're not like D&D dragons you can just face and fight, even though powerful. Okay, there's the other dragons. Oh yeah, here's the brown dragon, which I like. The brown dragon actually has no base. Or rather, the base is just this tail that wraps around and just has feet right there on the table, which I think is cool. And the black dragon right here. His wings folded they were compressed in the package sent to me. In the box, the box has a tray that will support the wings up. Here's the black dragon. Also huge. And the Mother of Monsters. One thing and this worked a little bit. One thing I love about the Mother of Monsters is her gross sacks of organs or something right there. I feel like there's little monsters being created in there. And of course she comes with little teeny spawn. These are super tiny. I can't get a good focus on that, but it's pretty small. And here's Quim. It was also really sizable. Here's Quim next to the great old ones, like Nyarlathotep. And of course the Sky Terror, famously the Chaos Gaggle. Okay, let's see. Went over the core factions or empires. Here's C. C is one of my favorite. The sculpts are so fantastic. Sea Serpent, the Kraken, just such a solid sculpt. The Mermaid. I can't focus on that, I apologize. The Mermaid's pretty sweet. And of course, Magasta himself. All right, and then we got Moon, Assassin. It's hard to focus on these little guys. The Selene, who has two sides. The Crimson Bat. And of course, Sedenia, the red goddess. All right, Earth. So I've shown you the Titans, who are massive figures. Really too massive. And here's the Behemoth, who's fantastic. The Earth Goddesses. So the Earth Goddesses, of course, in the course of the game, you marry them to other players. And so I don't have the Invisible God one here, but I have Darkness, Moon, Chaos, Sea, Storm, and Yelm, Sky. And so it's green to denote they're from the Earth faction empire, but they're also the color of that empire so that you can easily tell, you know. So that's them. And somewhere I have the Axe Maiden. I can't find her. Okay. The Invisible God. Here's the Spectre. And the Knight. And the Wizard is around here somewhere. Oh yeah, here's the Troll. Man, it's hard to focus on these small ones. Okay, so here are some of the neutral, or the elder races, I should say. The Giant, who has like a little torso of a guy strapped to his knee. He's pretty big. The Inhuman King, the Inhuman King, sorry, the Dragon Newt. The Leviathan, the violet demigods of the West. So he is larger than a human-sized, and this guy got bent in the mail. He's larger than a human-sized thing, but not terribly so. A good head taller, like an 8-9 foot tall guy. Let's see, the Maidstone Archers, one of my all-time favorite monsters from any setting. And we have a super good sculpt of them. It's just fantastic. And, of course, a Boggle. And the Wertagi Dragon Ship. This one is just not to scale, sadly, because I think it would be too big to do that. The elf. And those are most of the... Oh, the Kaos Nest. Here's a cool one. So the Kaos Nest, when you play the game, of course, so you have put some cool background figures. So this is the regular Kaos Nest. Goes like this. When you embed it with the Chaos ability to embed the nest, you flip it face to face. Well, you flip it upside down, which has these cool teeth. And the point of that is that it now takes two. You have to kill it twice, basically. You kill it once, it flips like that. It has other features too, abilities that go with it. It's really awesome. And there is the Gods War.